Welcome back. Remodeling a home is a huge task, but it's also a great opportunity to take a look at your home's insulation. Joining me now is Bing Albrecht with Rainbow Insulators. And Bing, tell us a little bit about how we can really tighten up our home and what are we doing out here on the outside?
Well, what we're doing out here is we're installing a 1/2-inch piece of styrofoam. It'll help gain a little bit more of an R value, and it'll help the air infiltration coming in from the outside.
Now you said a 1/2 inch. Can we go bigger? Is that an opportunity?
Yep. New houses usually get like an inch, inch and a half styrofoam on the outside, depending on how big the windows.
And R value for this outside would gain us what?
The full mount here would be like a 2 to 3 extra.
Okay. Let's go. I know this is just one option. We go inside. We've got many other options. Let's talk what first inside.
Yep. Downstairs we're blowing cellulose in a 2x4 wall. The cellulose is a ground-up paper with a fire retardant in it. It also acts as like an insect repellent, mice repellent, and of course it's fireproof. We're hanging a fabric on the front to create a cavity, and then we're blowing the cellulose under pressure so it doesn't settle.
Okay, now the great thing about cellulose is, again, it really fills that cavity.
Yep, it creates a custom fit around the electrical boxes, the wiring, anything else that might be in that channel for existing houses.
And an R value on the inside wall, what are we looking for?
The R value is a 3.8 Rs per inch, and a 2x4 wall that's just under an R15.
Okay. Now, there are other things we got to worry about inside. Let's talk a little bit about attic insulation as well.
Yep, definitely an attic is a great spot to add insulation because heat rises. Nowadays, with the current codes, R50, R60 total up in the attics.
And again, we're dealing with cellulose there as well?
Yes, yes.
And when we're talking insulation, Bing, I mean, the real thing there, you're trying to keep air infiltration to a minimum, correct?
Correct. But above the insulation in the attic is ventilation, which is also very important. Okay. You need that outside air to come in and exhaust out the top.
Okay. We often don't think about insulation during the summertime. We just think about insulating, keeping the warm air in our house. But the same thing goes through the summer. You want to keep the cool air in. So it's important to have insulation, to think about insulation during the summertime as well. Now, something like this, is it something a homeowner could do by himself, or do I need the professionals like your company?
Generally, the professionals. We know the little tricks on how to get it done the right way and time-wise. You know, like the outside exterior is about $1 a square foot. By the time you go to the hardware store and you get the stuff and you come back, and the time you spend, you're going to be cost-effective to hire somebody to do it. The best time to insulate is any time. A lot of people forget that because it's the summer, they don't have to worry about insulation. And then everybody calls at the end of the year when it starts getting cold, and then a lot of insulation companies have a hard time getting there to service their customers.
Now, when we talk insulation, Bing, it's not sexy like new cabinets or a countertop or a new bathroom, but it really can make a difference for a homeowner. First, and let's talk a little bit about, the dollar savings, right?
Yeah, for most insulation, it's about $1 a square foot, exterior and interior. But where homeowners really find it is when they're writing that check out to pay the utilities every month.
And what are they looking at in terms of kind of savings?
Depending on the house, anywhere from 25 to 40% more savings.
Savings. And again, we're talking energy-wise, we're reducing our energy consumption a great deal.
Correct.
Okay. Other points we've got to keep in mind in terms of insulation, Bing, that we haven't touched upon?
Air sealing is the biggest. If you can stop that air infiltration, you are going to lower your energy bill. The best thing to do for air sealing are all the top plates where all the wires come through the top plates, can lights, drop soffits in kitchens. What you're trying to do there is stop the airflow from the heated space from going into the attic.
Well, Bing, a lot of great information about insulation. And again, if you'd like more, visit our website at powerhousetv.com.